The Bhagavata Purana, a sacred text of Hinduism, narrates the captivating tale of Krishna and Kaliya Naag, a story that has been passed down through generations. This story highlights Krishna's divine nature, showcasing his bravery and compassion and his unwavering commitment to protect his devotees. It is set against the backdrop of the Yamuna River, a lifeline for the people of Vrindavan, providing them with water, sustenance, and a place for spiritual rituals. The river held immense spiritual and practical significance, being central to the daily lives and religious practices of the community. It was a source of life, purity, and joy for the community, a place where people gathered to celebrate festivals and perform sacred rituals. Krishna, an avatar of Vishnu, is revered for his playful nature and heroic deeds. Often depicted in various art forms and cultural performances, he is often depicted as a young cowherd, endearing himself to the people of Vrindavan with his charm and divine acts. However, a grave threat loomed over their beloved river, casting a shadow over their lives and their faith. Kaliya, a monstrous serpent, had poisoned their sacred waters, causing fear and despair among the villagers who depended on the river for their survival. Kaliya, a multi-headed serpent of immense size and venomous potency, had turned the Yamuna into his lair. Banished from his original abode for his wickedness, he brought fear and suffering to Vrindavan. His poisonous breath contaminated the river, making its waters deadly. The once vibrant ecosystem was dying. Fish perished, birds fell from the sky, and even the vegetation on the riverbanks withered. The people of Vrindavan were terrified, unable to use the river that was so crucial to their lives. Their fear was not unfounded, as Kaliya's venom was potent enough to kill with a single touch. Krishna, witnessing the plight of the people and the devastation of the Yamuna, decided to intervene. He understood the suffering caused by Kaliya and the imbalance he had created. One day, as Krishna played with his friends, their ball accidentally landed in the river. Ignoring the warnings of his companions, Krishna announced his intention to retrieve the ball. With unwavering determination, he climbed a nearby kadamba tree and dove straight into the poisoned waters of the Yamuna, much to the horror of his friends. His leap was not merely an act of retrieval, but a calculated confrontation with evil. Section 4. The cosmic dance of subjugation. The river churned violently as Kaliya, enraged by Krishna's intrusion, rose from his lair. The waters, once serene, now mirrored the chaos and fury of the serpent's heart. He coiled his massive form around the young god, attempting to crush him within his deadly grip. The tension in the air was palpable, as if nature itself held its breath. Unafraid, Krishna expanded his form, becoming larger than the serpent. His divine aura radiated, illuminating the dark waters and casting shadows that danced with his every move. He then began to dance upon Kaliya's many hoods, his every step a thunderous drumbeat against the serpent's head. Each movement was precise, a blend of grace and power echoing through the river. This was no ordinary dance, it was a cosmic battle, a display of divine power against the forces of chaos. The very fabric of the universe seemed to tremble with each step Krishna took. As Krishna danced, he weakened the serpent, forcing him to release the poison that had plagued the Yamuna. The river, once tainted, began to cleanse itself, the waters turning pure and clear once more. Section 5. Restoration and Symbolic Significance. The river flowed with a mixture of poison and foam as Kaliya grew weaker, his venom contaminating the once pure waters of the Yamuna. His wives, witnessing their husband's defeat, pleaded with Krishna for mercy. They were desperate, knowing that without Krishna's intervention, Kaliya would surely perish. They revealed that Kaliya lived in fear of Garuda, the king of birds, and Garuda's enemy, Krishna, was his only refuge. This revelation added a layer of complexity to the situation, showing that even the feared serpent had his own fears and vulnerabilities. Touched by their pleas and recognizing Kaliya's plight, Krishna agreed to spare the serpent on the condition that he leave the Yamuna. Krishna's decision was not just an act of mercy, but also a strategic move to restore the river's sanctity. Kaliya, humbled and defeated, agreed to leave the river and return to his original abode, leaving the Yamuna free from his poison. His departure marked the end of an era of suffering for the river and its inhabitants. With Kaliya gone, the Yamuna was restored to its former glory. The waters became clear and pure once more, teeming with life and vitality. The trees regained their lush greenery, the flowers bloomed in vibrant colors. Nature seemed to rejoice in the newfound balance and harmony. The episode serves as a reminder of the triumph over negativity and the importance of restoring balance. It symbolizes the eternal struggle between good and evil and the ultimate victory of righteousness. Krishna's compassion and forgiveness after subduing Kaliya highlight his divine nature, making the story a timeless tale of hope and renewal. It teaches us that even the most toxic situations can be transformed through understanding and compassion.